today we are going to fly to this little grass strip, and it's next to a gas station restaurant. And I had met some people online and said, yeah, we're gonna go eat lunch. I'm like, okay, sounds cool. It's about a 1,500 foot grass strip, clear approach coming in, 1,500 feet. Yeah, 15, somewhere, plenty enough room for this thing. We've checked everything. It's starting to warm up outside, which is, Alabama weather. It's supposed to be a pretty good day today. Maybe a bit gusty. The forecast up around where we're going is, I think it's like 8 gusts and 16, but it's pretty much right down the pipe. So no worries there. I got a passenger with me today. Curtis is gonna ride with me. Maybe give me some pointers, because he had been flying this thing for like 12 or 14 years, however long he owned it. So he's not a CFI, but he needs to be when it comes to tail draggers, because the man knows what he's doing. That's all he's ever flown. So, all right. So I'm waiting on him, and yeah, we'll get going.
You up on Two Sisters? I hadn't talked to him today, so I just assumed if anything changed, he'd let me know.
So it turns out he did let me know. I just did not see my Facebook message.
Where'd you meet him at?
On Facebook.
Oh, really?
I ain't met the guy in real life. Got several videos of him. I think him and his dad coming in here. A couple other airplanes.
Showing a glider port over here, is that it?
Yeah, it ain't put in, like it's not listed as anything. Where if you see AL34, it's right past it, up against the 4 lane. That restricted right there, it looks like Elms.
Yeah.
Elms or something is at AL34. So we'll pass off of it.
The 4 lane's going out of
Yeah, and then it'll cut back in, because it's going kind of into town. So you see all these buildings right here. That should be the 4 lane coming in.
They're running north and south, you said?
They are, yeah. Hey, Jeff, you up on 275?
There's a 4 lane over there?
Yeah. So we'll merge in with it. I'm gonna cross the highway and put it off my left side here and look at it a little bit. I know there's winds out here, straight out of the north. This highway runs east to west, so we should be straight down the pipe pretty much.
I don't see much wind activity down there.
Nope.
The water looks like it's pretty flat.
Yep.
That lake right there is out in the open, and
Yeah,
I ain't seeing
it's
anything.
calm as everything. This is going to be aloft. So I do have a tower. Let's see. Yeah, it should be no factor, because it's not where we're going. Red and white tower there. Alright, I got the Dollar General in sight, and it looks like I've got the gas station in sight. That's high tension power lines.
That it?
Yep, I see them running through there. I don't see no airplanes. The birds there. Yeah, so you see the dirt right there?
Yeah, then there's a road.
Yep, so we'll approach from that way, coming this way, and touch down right past the road. All circling the area at Two Sisters at 1,500. It looks like, I don't think there's a gate or a fence or anything.
Yeah, they got the trees cut back all the way
back through here, yeah. It just looks like just a driveway. There is a mailbox at the end of that driveway. I got a power pole west of our approach. I don't know if the lines, I bet the lines, yeah, there are power lines, so we'd have to be careful.
Power lines going across that.
Yeah, you see that cut through right there? Yeah, so we'll have to watch that.
Yep, sure.
Slip it in.
So you ain't gonna be able to touch down at the road.
Nope.
You'll see later on when we do our first approach, we thought there were power lines going across the approach end of this little strip. Turns out the lines did not exist, so I'm glad we took caution. Kind of had a game plan as if the lines were there, which which would have made it very, very short of a field to land in. We went over them, saw that there weren't any power lines, and you'll see I decided to do a go around and then come back and do a better approach in, so I wouldn't eat up as much runway.
There's birds all over the place to our right.
There he is.
Yeah. I wonder if they land toward the south with them power lines, like we can come over that.
Yeah. He said approach from the north, and that's what I've been seeing them do.
Approach from the north?
Or no, to the north, I'm sorry. Call this our base here. All right, I got those power lines in sight.
At the power line?
Yep, got them. It's a short tide, ain't it?
Yep.
Oh, there are no power lines.
They in the ground.
They're in the ground. Let's go around on this one. I was sitting here thinking, man, that's going to be a tight squeeze. We'll call that an inspection pass. How about that?
You could have landed it.
I could have. Let's go watch that mailbox that's there, too. That was not smooth, Curtis.
Not, we on the ground.
Usually just park right here.
Park right here.
Yeah, swing the tail around and park.
Well, my buddy Jeff didn't make it. I think he had some guys from Tennessee coming up, and it was a little windy. It's forecasted to be gusting pretty good, and I'm not gonna lie, my landing wasn't the best, but we survived. Got a good burger, good food here, so we're gonna try to make this a thing.
I told them I'm gonna taxi down here to let the kiddos see us take off.
Yeah, I like this little place.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all.
There's a lot of people, corporate pilots got 20,000 an hour in.
Ain't never done this
Never
right here.
done that right
Nope.
there.
All right, forward both, 15 degrees. You ready?
Yep, let's go. Oh, yeah, I like that.
Like a chimp. Give him a little pass. Alright, coming left.
They just fly straight over them.
Yep.
Them kids remember that the rest of their lives.
Oh, absolutely.
Ain't nothing like feeling that power, though, is it?
I know.
Your 150 has still been rolling across the interstate.
You ain't kidding. We'd have never made it.
Well, we've made it back, and wiping the plane down because we killed a ton of bugs. But yeah, that was a fun little trip. Turns out the people that own the restaurant or the gas station, whatever, their granddad or father used to be a pilot, and he's passed away, and so but they've maintained that grass strip for people to come in and be able to fly in and eat. And it's pretty stinking cool. So but yeah, definitely going to be on the list of places to go in the future, because it was a little bit of a challenge. It was Kind of winds above the trees a little bit today, but wasn't horrible. I guess for a place that I had never been, where it's kind of tight, some obstructions, you know, a little pucker factor, not too much. Not the best landing, but I guess it's different when you go to a field and you've walked it or been there before or whatever. You're kind of used to what to expect. We didn't have that today, but all in all, good day of flying. It was bumpy. There's an airplane starting. It scared me to death. Probably like the coolest thing of today, other than, you know, flying, landed on a new grass strip, got a bite to eat, had a friend go with me, was like the smile on the kids' face, because there were several kids out there. They got to climb in the airplane, kind of check things out and get a picture. And on the way out, I was like, hey, we're about to take off. I know they typically come out, you know, take off this way, but we're going to take off this way so we can, you know, so that we can kind of like, you know, pass beside the kids. You know, they can sit there and watch us take off. And then we kind of circled around and did kind of a pass on our way out, and just, you know, seeing them out there just waving. It was the coolest thing. Like, I'm glad I got to put a smile on people's face today. That's what it's about.